really from the Commonwealth?
Yes, I am.
I knew it!
Go wicked.
Hey, I can show you around the vault if you want. Just 5 caps.
What?
Okay. Give me the tour, Austin. Here's the caps.
Yes! I gotta show you to Erin. She's gonna flip. Follow me. We'll start over here.
So that's it for 5 caps you're going to show me to Aaron? Slow down.
This is the depot. The Combs family run it. Erin and I are best friends. Her mom and dad fight a lot, so I don't like to go in there when they're around. But if you need something, they're the ones that have it.
What do they fight about?
I shouldn't tell you this, but everyone says Mr. Combs is sleeping with Tina. Mrs. Combs doesn't know, but he's always leaving her to do all the work while he hangs out with Tina. Next stop, the Overseer. I bet you killed a lot of strange things. Ooh, and raiders. I bet you fought raiders too.
Yeah, raiders are not that big a deal.
The Overseer's office is up there. They're busy up there, and they do
Sorry,
not
should I
like to
be?
bothered. She makes rules, but she's nice. I like her.
She's probably corrupt.
Overseer, huh? I suppose someone needs to be in charge.
Well, if you need her, that's where you'll find her. Next stop, the diner. Now we gotta go downstairs. That's where the diner is. Everybody eats there. Sometimes it gets real crowded. The Somersets are nice though. You'll like them.
Okay, where would you eat if not the diner in a vault? Yeah, I mean, I guess you're supposed to be able to cook your own food. But look, they have a salad bar.
Hello, Austin. I see you're showing our guest from the Commonwealth around.
Yes, ma'am. This is the Sunshine Diner. Grant says that they'll take all of our hard work and turn it into swill. Mr. and Mrs. Somerset run the diner. They're pretty nice. Mrs. Somerset's pies are the best.
Yeah, rest of the food?
How is their food? Other than the pies.
I like it. Mrs. Somerset always sneaks me seconds.
I'll save you a slice of pie, Austin.
Next stop, Horatio. I told you they were nice. Do you like your hair? I like mine. I hate combing it though. Gran makes me comb it.
Random conversation much? Is that where you pick up your fans? Alright, Horatio Hornblower. Hey, can I have that magazine?
The
I
heck?
can. Thank you. I hate tattoo. Well,
That
excuse me.
mole rat's nest.
This is where Horatio fixes up people's hair. Darren's mom comes here all the time. Gran hardly comes here at all. She makes me cut my hair though. It's not fair.
If I ever need a new hairstyle, I'll come here.
I hate getting my hair cut.
Yeah, I'm getting a
Next
little
stop
tired of
is
my
Gran.
hairstyle right
Let's
now.
go see Gran. I live with her. She's not my real grandmother though. My parents died when I was real little.
Hypodronics.
Hi, Gran.
Austin, what are you doing here? Are you bothering that stranger from the Commonwealth?
I'm not bothering her. I'm helping her.
Hmm.
That's Gran. She takes care of me. You can call her Dr. Pensky. She acts all grumpy.
You can't call her
That's not
Grand.
for
You
real.
can call her
Says
Doctor.
you.
She runs our hydroponics lab. It's where we get all our food.
Whoop.
You don't get anything from the Commonwealth?
Nope. Gran grows it all year. She's really smart. Next stop, Miss Katie.
She didn't agree with that?
Come on, hurry up. We gotta go to the other side of the vault. I'll show you where I go to school.
Well, I'm waiting
I
on
bet
you, kid. You ran over there. Come on. Let's go. Dance. Oh. Color scheme, guys. You had to put up saw horses. Oh, wait.
Well, again, taking my tour. I need your help here.
What do you mean failed?
Austin,
I can't wait till I don't have to go to school anymore.
What do you mean failed? Wait, what?
Pretty good tour, right? The overseer says I'm good with people. Way better than Gran. But I don't know. I think Gran's pretty good. At least with me, she is.
You little son of a...
hey,
Give me my
Austin.
caps back.
Someday, I'm gonna check out the Commonwealth.
Some of
If
them will
my
shoot you
Gran
in the
lets
head.
me.
When your numbers get over 10, you carry the extra to the next column.
Ashes! Gran says I'm a bottomless pit when it comes to
Whoa! A real-life Commonwealth person. You dress funny.
You shut up. Okay. Well, that's a little annoying now. You stop to kind of see what's going on over here and... Oh,
Dr.
you
Forsythe is asking to
failed.
see you. You have a moment.
She's looking pretty bad in there.
What, someone has to speak to me, or did I just overhear a conversation?
You should stop by and see Ripping up a new batch of pies. I can't imagine I heard Alexis about
Come across a lot more than you think.
William Somerset. Oh, don't you go on thinking you're so clever. Those pies are going to be for Calvin and his crew. Lord knows they could use a treat right now.
Hey, you try telling that to Erin and breaking
The overseer.
Have you been down to medical to see Dr. Forsythe yet? He told me he's very interested in meeting you.
Medical.
excuse me,
divorce.
overseer.
Take time to look around. You'll have the full run of the place.
Okay. I guess we have nothing more to say to each other.
Damn, I need a break.
Whatever happened to loving husband and father?
Stop nagging at me, Alexis.
That's funny.
So, you're the new gal. I heard we let someone into the vault. How long do you plan on sticking around?
Not sure.
I don't know, Kellogg.
Yeah, I guess we will.
Oh!
We can take care of ourselves here in 81. We don't need to be letting in every stray traveler that comes our way.
Now, where did I put those screws?
Did you see? You don't look friendly.
Our Commonwealth guest, welcome to the depot. And pardon the clutter, I don't get much time to tidy up these days.
Why not?
Must be keeping busy then. At least business is good.
Too good these days. When you're dealing with items that are all over 200 years old, work just accumulates like crazy. Some days it's all I can do to keep my head above water. But you probably don't want to hear about all that. Let me know if you want to take a look.
Sure.
I
Don't
might
get
be
into their
interested
personal
in buying or
stuff.
selling.
Great. I have all sorts of odds and ends.
If I show you my odds, will you show me your... That's an old joke. Yeah, here, have a mine. Yeah, here, have a mine. What do you got? Not a buyback fusion course. I don't need any junk. Oh, why not? Destroyers. Overseers. That's all. If I'm going to pay 15,000 caps, I definitely expect much better than a 10% reduction in action points. That's terrible.
Hybridization. It's got to be a flaw in the hybridization.
All right, where? DuPont. He took me by a doctor, didn't he? That was a storage. Dance, what are your thoughts? Well, you already told me what.
Oh, you got guts wearing that Pip-Boy in the Commonwealth. I can't believe someone hasn't tried to steal it yet.
What I wouldn't give for some brand spanking new, genuine Vault-Tec parts right now. If you want a good meal,
Hey, isn't
Your friend here in the power armor always looks so serious.
Austin Engel.
that's
Sorry about the
Barber?
Never ends these days.
If you need something, ask Alexis.
I thought I saw a doctor like when I first came in. Resident. I can't believe I failed following this kid because I looked at that stupid looking wall. I see the vaults look better in Fallout 3. These look kind of cool and everything, but if I'm living here, I don't want to see this crap on the walls and everything. And I mean, couldn't you know, like this, cover all that stuff up?
I bet bossing around old Rusty really takes it out of you.
You've no idea, Mr. Luca.
We got a robot. What's old overseer's terminal? All right, let's find out what this vault's all about. Welcome, old vault overseer. By using this terminal, you are acknowledging that you are the authorized user or technician. Unauthorized users must cease reading and log out of this terminal immediately. Violators will, just like we get emails at work that say, you know, if you're not the person who this email was supposed to have been sent to, you must destroy me. I'm like, whatever. Not that I have a use for them. Oh, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Overseer Olivet. Olivet. Okay. We'd like to thank you for accepting your new role as Overseer of Vault 81. This program, as you know, represents a critical research opportunity. Here we go. What are we researching? The work we do together will lead to a better future for humanity, not only in these times of uncertainty, but far into the future, whatever it holds. Your background in academic and applied medical research will make you a capable leader to Vault 81's science staff, and your administrative background gives you the unique ability to lead and manage the general population as well. Thank you for reconsidering this offer of employment, and good luck. Said reconsider it, huh? Prime directive. Why is this computer out here for anyone to see? Anyone in the reactor, at least. The mission of Vault 81 is to research infectious diseases and antibodies with particular attention paid to potential mutations in a climate of heavy radiation. Clinical trials are a vital part of Vault 81's mission. Trials will be performed in 3 stages. Stage 1 trials are to be conducted in Petri dish cultures. Stage 2 trials are to be performed on the colony of specimens furnished by Vault-Tec. Stage 3 trials may be performed on the residential population of Vault 81. Scientific staff will be restricted to the hermetically sealed research area. This measure reduces the chance of cross-contamination between residential and scientific staff populations. The overseer will have communication capabilities, but no other members of the residential population are to be made aware of the Prime Directive. Then what are they here for? A mission program. As outlined in the handbook, all staff members of Vault 81 will be required to participate in mandatory drills held on-site at the discretion of the Overseer and Vault-Tec administration. Admission drills are a requirement of all Beta Alert days as indicated by the Vault-Tec early warning system. In the event of an actual Alpha Alert, Vault 81 residents will be admitted into the Vault by Overseer staff. All scientific staff should report to their workstations immediately, avoiding contact with general population, especially those whom they may know personally. If necessary, Overseer should remind staff of their confidentiality status. All residents should be admitted in an orderly fashion and given the approved welcome address in the common area atrium by the Overseer. The Overseer should then use his terminal to confer privately with the head of science staff, by now safely sealed in the research area. Vault 81 is not to be evacuated under any circumstances except a direct all-clear command from Vault Tech HQ. Research reports should be archived in the primary mainframe. Chemical compounds and other physical materials may be deposited in the marked receptacle only by the Overseer, and only after a successful Stage 3 trial phase. In the event of a Vault-Tec ordered evacuation, Overseer must be prepared to dispose of residential population. What? In the event of ordered evacuation, Overseer must be prepared to dispose of residential population by incineration. Propellant nozzles are pre-installed in all residential living quarters to avoid contamination with outside population. This disposal is at the discretion of the Overseer unless specifically mandated as part of the Vault-Tec evacuation order. Private log. A job's a job. I can't believe it. Vault-Tec must really be desperate for an Overseer candidate after Duncan fell ill. I'm certainly qualified for this job, but with my politics, how could they think I'm a good candidate for this type of program? Maybe there's more to this than I'm seeing. They still haven't given me a full briefing on the work we'll be doing here, but I'm not stupid. I'm pretty sure it's going to involve human trials. I won't jump to any conclusions, though. Let's see how this plays out. If they're crossing any ethical lines with me, there'll be a congressional hearing before they know what's hit them. These researchers are willing to put up with a lot. Today is our 5th drill of the week, and this time I had to make the calls in the middle of the night. Half of those scientists are just kids. Between cramming for finals and sleeping off Friday hangovers, I'm shocked as many of them staggered in as did. I guess the pay is worth it. I know I wasn't earning that kind of money as a grad student. What to do? It's much worse than I thought. I was finally given my full briefing today. Not only is Vault-Tec asking us to do clinical trials on humans, they've got some serious backers in government. I can't just blow the whistle on this. I've seen the admission roster. There are good people planning to live in Vault 81, and I have little doubt the vaults will come into use eventually. I won't reward the trust of these people by treating them like guinea pigs. I feel trapped. I don't know what to do. It's done. I got the call early this morning, another beta drill. It's always Rosario who has the call. Her voice is trembling, and she couldn't get off the phone soon enough. She knew, sure enough, the warning was upgraded within a few hours, and the news was reporting confirmed launches soon after that. I made a decision. I deliberately sabotaged the phone list, such a simple thing. But it meant that none of the science staff received a notification about the drill. The residents are beginning to show up, and we'll have our hands busy admitting everyone. I'm no clinical mastermind. Clearing the phone list prevented most of the science staff from showing up, but 3 still made it in. Flint and Collins are both my age and live in the Fens. They had time to get in with the general population. Burrow is just an overachiever. It came by in the morning just to see if there would be a drill today. Figures. They reported to the research area. The vault protocols engaged automatically and sealed them in. They're already busy with their work, especially since there are only 3 of them. Burroughs and Flint are getting restless in there. Collins and that robot, he's calling her Curie now, are keeping the mood relatively steady. But I think they already suspect that I have no intention of allowing them to implement a Stage 3 trial. Not sure what to do. They've got access to the delivery nozzles. If they choose to, they'll be able to infect the population with whatever they want. Need to try and keep calm. I've made a grim choice. I sabotaged the delivery nozzles in all the resident quarters as soon as I was able. I didn't expect Burroughs to notice so soon. Hell, I didn't expect Collins to get too close to a Phase 3 trial so quickly. I didn't expect half of what's happened in the past few months. Cutting off communication is a cowardly thing to do, but what options do I have? They'll have food and water in there as long as they need. I just can't let them go through with human trials, for God knows what Vault-Tec plans to do with their research. I only hope that somehow they can forgive me and live out their years in peace over there. This terminal is okay. Testing 1, 2, 3. Do you copy? I do, Kenneth. Everything good over there? Just another drill day, right, Overseer? It is, and thank God for that. Where's everybody? Overseer. There are just 3 of us over here. I am so sorry. I can't stop yawning. There are just 3 of us over here. What's going on? Olivet, are you getting this? Sorry, Kevin. It's been a madhouse on this side. Only 3? Myself, Jim Flint, and that kid, Burrow. Where's everyone else? Not over here. Residents are being admitted. They started showing up in droves once the news started broadcasting. That's the same way I heard. You think Vault-Tec would have had enough warning to call at least a beta drill for staff this morning. Something must have gone wrong. We've been pretty limited down here, but we've been focused on antibiotics and have our first Petri trials underway. I saw the data last night. It's promising, but do you think it's ready? The trials just started, and the virus we're going after has a few days of inoculation. But I'm optimistic that later this week we'll see positive results. Okay, keep me posted, and don't begin Phase 2 trials until I have an opportunity to go through the new data. Of course, have a good afternoon, Overseer. You have a minute. The system isn't instantaneous, Burrow. I hope you haven't been waiting for a reply all morning. Sorry, Overseer. I wanted to notify you about an issue with the food extruder. Okay, I see it now. It looks like a clog in the protein tank. You weren't able to address this on your end? No, Overseer. Hardware failures on the residential side must be addressed over there. We can't get to the tanks or nozzles to repair them. Okay, Burrow, I'll have maintenance down there immediately. Go stand by and have Collins contact me if there are still issues in about 10 minutes, okay? Thank you, Overseer. I'll go there now. Good news. We've tweaked our formula based on Phase 1 trial results, and I think we're ready to go with Phase 2. How's the mole rat population doing? Very well. Specimens Vault-Tec provider are remarkably hardy. Flint has been doing some radiation testing on them. Is that in the protocols? Not technically, but we noticed some weird stuff with the kibble provided for them. Burrow got pretty sick from a day or two. Don't ask for it. Flint's been looking into it. These suckers are big to begin with, but we're thinking it's genetic. Tampered with? Something like that. I think Vault-Tec must have been running some experiments with them. They are all unusually large. A few demonstrate bioluminescence. At least one appears more intelligent than normal. Do you think they're still a useful control? We've divided the colonies, separated the most unusual specimens, and put the control colony on a new diet taken from our own food supply. It's not ideal, but I think we're okay. Very well, give me the evening to go over your data again, but I think you're clear to begin Phase 2 unless I find anything I don't expect. Overseer. Yes, Burrow, what is it? I've noticed an issue with our delivery mechanisms. Do you know if anyone has tampered with the nozzles in the residential quarters on your side? I don't know. What are you doing with the delivery system anyway? The Phase 2 trial just began. I know, Overseer. I just thought it would be a good idea to run tests on the delivery system before we reach Phase 3. If we reach Phase 3, human trials are not to be undertaken lightly. What kind of tests are you hoping to run anyway? Just a placebo vapor to make sure the nozzles are dispensing mist properly. The residents won't even know we have done anything. I guess that's the idea, though. I'll look into the nozzle issue on my end, Burrow. In the meantime, please do not use the delivery system without my direct approval. Okay. This isn't the science. Area, is it? I'm really surprised.
Hey, the outsider. You lost? No trading going on down here.
Just taking a look around.
Well, only the old generators to see down here. Oh, and hey, if you got any jet on you, I may be willing to take it off your hands. Say 75 caps?
Sorry. All out of jet at the moment.
Damn. Well, if you happen to get some, don't forget about your new pal Bobby here. Just don't let Tina know. She'd be all over my ass.
Where was the other one that just came out of here? Okay, am I?
I heard we had a trader in today.
Please direct any maintenance requests to Mr. DeLuca. They will be handled in the order they were received.
Is this the... So yeah, you're not the doctor, right? You locked me in here. dude. This okay. This is all just.
If it ever starts acting up on you, see Alexis. She'll fix it right up.
Okay.
Dr. Penske runs a hydroponics lab here. She may have some work for you if you're interested.
Okay, Penske. Got some turlets. So we got men and women. There's corn on the turlet.
Assigned to the same team.
Watch out for the maidens. It never ends.
What? Why is there? Hey, why is there so much
Commonwealth sounds so exciting.
paint in here? Open the door, please. Dance. What are you doing?
Welcome, welcome.
Yeah, hi.
I hope I'm not being presumptuous, but I'd like to ask you a favor. Would you mind donating some medical samples? Even just a blood sample.
Why do you need medical samples?
It's for my research. The people of Vault 81 have been genetically isolated from the Commonwealth for many generations. I'm trying to determine what the genetic variation is between the two populations.
Sure. You can have some blood.
Excellent. Just have a seat, and I'll draw some blood.
Where?
Sit there.
Thank you.
This'll only take a sec.
Why did the screen just not go black and be like, okay, you donated blood?
There. Hardly hurt a bit, eh? Thank you. This will be a great help. Now, I need to get these prepared immediately.
Yeah.
You're that wanderer from the Commonwealth. I'm Rachel. I assist Dr. Forsyth with his medical duties. Are you sick or injured?
Yeah. See what's wrong with me, doctor.
Tell me your symptoms.
I think I soaked up some rads out there.
We'll clean you up. Don't worry. And that's that. Anything else bothering you?
That was it.
Off you go then.
Am I gonna regret giving him blood? Really?
I often wonder about medical facilities in the Commonwealth and just how sanitary it must be.
Or must not. Okay. Did I? Yeah, one in there. I dance. What are you doing in here? Gotta be careful not to take anything, you know?
Did Pip-Boy ever act up on you? Why didn't he let you?
No, it's hunky-dory. Calvin's looking for tools. Who's Calvin? Alright, so...
If you need a doctor, Forsyth and Rachel are down in the medical center.
Yeah, I don't know that I trust them. Alright, so Gran...
This strain is doing quite well.
Might
Excuse me,
have...
Dr. Pensky. Discoloration. Strong cellular plant structure. I can't seem to get the potatoes right. I'll have to see how it holds up to exposure. Ah, you'll do perfectly. I'm in need of a willing test subject to try this new strain of fruit I've created.
Why?
It's a new strain of mute fruit that I just developed. It should be nutritious and remove radiation poisoning. But I need a test subject to try it.
All right.
Sure. I like fruit.
Excellent. Just tell me how it tastes and how it makes you feel. Now, where did I put that Geiger counter?
Hi.
Pardon me, Dr. Pensky.
Gonna need more fertilizer soon.
I don't know.
You should stop by and see Ratio while you're here. I can't imagine you come across many harder.
Hi, how are you?
Must be rough. Living out there.
I do have to say, though, I kind of like this setup. Having to go through a security desk to get to the overseer.
That whole duck isn't gonna need replacement.
Some of our residents aren't as thrilled about outsiders as most, so please, don't think they speak for all of us.
Can I borrow this?
I'm in.
Supply request. Fusion course. Vent has been leaking. Need to investigate shaft integrity. May need to place bad section, but hopefully we can get the patch job. Pipe suffering from corrosion. Needs welding and sealant. Sections of flooring need to be replaced. We need to take a close look upon the scenes, investigate the extent of the damage. Sealant must be given away for concrete base as water is building up among wiring and the floor. Need to find a solution, resealing, water removal. So one more thing, this vault breaks. I'm going to scream, and by scream I mean angrily slam the keys to this terminal as I enter in yet another frustrated log. No one told me when I took over for Overseer Bat that I was inheriting a sinking ship. From what Calvin tells me, the damage isn't even coming from us in our everyday lives. It's something external, and of course, since it's external, it's hard for him to assess the overall damage. We can't very well just unbury the vault. On the good side, the reactors continue to run without a hitch, 2 centuries, and not a single incident that old Rusty couldn't handle. So while the walls around us crumble, at least we'll have good lighting to witness it. Once again, I overheard a citizen telling one of the traders how much we don't need them. What is wrong with these people? Holt, Miranda, don't they just realize that without these traders we'd be starving? We wouldn't have half the items we need to get repairs done around here. I get the fear to allow outsiders in. I was terrified when we first opened the vault after 2 centuries of isolation. But you'd think after 10 years, people would be more accepting and trust the faces we've grown to know so well. Some people still don't accept Horatio, and that man's lived with us for years now. And sure, I don't know what could happen in the future. Maybe it's just a matter of time before we allow the wrong person in, but it's a chance we have to take and a change they need to accept if we're going to survive for another generation. How hard can it be to catch Bobby DeLuca doing drugs? The vault is only so big. There's only so many places he can hide, and yet here I am getting another complaint about his little habit. It's frustrating on so many levels. Everyone's working hard, almost around the clock, and here's Bobby. He sleeps on the job, a job that he can't even do, by the way. He gets old Rusty to do everything. If he's not high, he's drunk. His sister backs up every story he comes up with. The list goes on. Part of me just wants to lock him up, post a guard, and be done with it. Let him suffer through the withdrawal as his punishment. We all know he deserves it. Food, glorious food. Priscilla informed me that she lost the latest carrot crop. I wish we had the space to do more consistent rotations. On the bright side, while we miss the carrots now, we'll be even happier once they're back. I will never forget the day when Maria made her first Brahmin meat pie. I thought I was in heaven and that I'd never eat another steak in a box again. Against Dr. Forsythe's wishes, I might add. It wasn't long before I had my fill and found myself enjoying that same old Salisbury steak. On the bright side, Maria's moot fruit pies are consistently good, although it's hard to go wrong when it comes to dessert. It helps that she likes to save them for special occasions. Probably smarter on her part. She's been our chef long enough to know how easily our taste buds give out on us.
Anything useful on that terminal?